Have you ever wondered about the very first family tree in history? It's a fascinating story that stretches back to the beginning of humanity. Let's journey back in time and explore the generations from Adam all the way to Noah. This is the account of Adam's family line. When God created mankind, he made them in his own likeness. He created them male and female, blessed them, and called them mankind on the day they were created. Now, Adam lived to be 130 years old, and then he had a son in his own likeness, in his own image, and he named him Seth. After Seth was born, Adam lived another 800 years, and during that time, he had other sons and daughters. Can you imagine a family that big? In total, Adam lived for 930 years, and then he died. Seth, Adam's son, lived 105 years and had a son named Enosh. After Enosh was born, Seth lived for another 807 years, and he also had other sons and daughters. So, all the days of Seth were 912 years, and then he died. It's incredible to think about people living for so long, isn't it? The family line continues. Enosh lived 90 years and had a son named Kenan. After Kenan's birth, Enosh lived another 815 years, having more sons and daughters. Enosh lived to be 905 years old, and then he died. Then came Kenan. He was 70 years old when he had his son Mahalalel. Kenan lived for 840 more years after that, with more children joining the family. He lived a total of 910 years, and then he died. Next in line was He lived 65 years and had a son named Jared. After Jared was born, Mahalalel lived for another 830 years, and he too had other sons and daughters. Mahalalel's entire life spanned 895 years, and then he died. His son, Jared, lived 162 years and had a son named Enoch. After Enoch's birth, Jared lived another 800 years, also having more sons and daughters. Jared lived to the ripe old age of 962 years, and then he died. Now Enoch's story is a little different. He was 65 when his son Methuselah was born. But what's truly special about Enoch is that after Methuselah was born, the scriptures say he walked faithfully with God for 300 years. He also had other sons and daughters during this time. All the days of Enoch were 365 years. But instead of the usual "and he died," the story says, Enoch walked faithfully with God. Then he was no more, because God took him away. It's a beautiful and mysterious picture of a life lived in close relationship with the Creator. Enoch's son, Methuselah, holds the record for the longest life in the Bible. He lived 187 years and had a son named Lamech. After that, Methuselah lived for another 782 years, having other sons and daughters. In total, Methuselah lived an astonishing 969 years, and then he died. Lamech, Methuselah's son, lived 182 years, and then had a son. He named him Noah, saying, "He will comfort us in the labor and painful toil of our hands caused by the ground the Lord is cursed." This name, Noah, which means rest or comfort, was a prophecy of hope. After Noah was born, Lamech lived 595 more years, had other sons and daughters, and lived a total of 777 years before he died. And this brings us to Noah. By the time he was 500 years old, he had 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Noah's story marks a major turning point in human history, one that we'll explore in another video. This long list of names and ages might seem repetitive at first glance, but it paints a powerful picture of God's faithfulness through generations. It shows a continuous line from the first man, Adam, all the way to Noah, preserving a lineage through which God's plan for humanity would unfold. It's a testament to life, family, and the enduring connection we have to our origins. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the earliest chapters of history. If you found this interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories like this. See you next time.